We just didn't play a good first half. We're not physical enough. We allowed them to get a lot of easy baskets, and they kicked our backside. Basically, there's no other way to say it. And they played like the team that has been winning championships for the last 10 years and have some of the best teams players in the league. Second half, we turned it around. We played a lot more physical games. It was great to see the guys responding. Not that we got like really, really good or something suddenly, but I think we just stepped up our intensity and we're a lot more aggressive on both ends of the court, and good things happen as a result of it, and we're going with good momentum to the next game. But we still lost the game by 3. But obviously, it's a 2-leg series, and we got to put a very strong performance at their place. We believe we can go through to the next round. We've got to go and do it now up in Newcastle.
An excellent turnaround in that second half, especially in that fourth quarter. I mean, you outscored them 40 points to 21 in that final period. What was said to them at the end of that third quarter going into the fourth?
We just got to be more physical. I think we were just playing a more physical game. We were getting stops on the defensive end. They were not getting easy shots in our lane, which was giving us confidence to get out on the offensive end as well. Often starts from your defense. If the other team is scoring you all the time, you can never find rhythm. Suddenly we got some stops. We were being more physical. They were not able to get in our lane as much. We got out in transition, some shots dropped, and we found some rhythm, and different guys made some plays. But it has to start from our defense, and when you play a team like Newcastle, you cannot allow them to blow you out like the way we did and not compete. And I think that's got to be a big part, and that was part of what we said at halftime, but also at the third quarter. We just got to be more physical. We've got to take pride on our defense, and good things will happen as a result of that.
And a 3-point deficit going into Sunday. I'm sure if I'd offered you that at the start of the night, you would have taken my hand off.
Given where we were in the first half, but you know what? We're going with good momentum. It was great to carry to single digits and to get it below to 3 points. But the reality of things is, they're playing at home. They've got to have 3,000 people cheering for them. They want to progress to the next round. Last year, they were not able to make it to the playoff final, which was a big hit for a team like Newcastle. So they want to turn their fates around. We've got some really good players, and everything is got to be with them. And we have this momentum, and we've got to utilize this momentum. But the reality is, we've got to go and play 40 minutes of very physical basketball, and we've got to do it our way, and good things will happen as a result of that. We want to go and beat Newcastle at Newcastle.
Just a final word on the fans here at the Wise Arena tonight. Probably the loudest we've ever heard them all season, particularly in that fourth quarter when brought it to within 3, and they really brought the energy here tonight.
It was the energy in the second half was fantastic. The crowd has been behind us. The supporters have been behind us through the whole season, through the ups and downs that we've had. And I want to say a big thank you. We want to be back here for them next week. We want to be back here in the semi-finals, and we're going to do everything in our hand to be here next week. And the thing is, there's such a big appetite for basketball in Bristol. Basketball in Bristol can become huge, and these 3 years in the BBL, the 9 years before in the lower leagues, we're building something here. We're building something really great, and the supporters recognize that. They recognize the effort of the players, and they want to be behind us, and it's so great. And I want to thank them again. I thank them in terms of the coaching staff, the organization, the players. We want to really thank you. Be behind us. We're going to do everything in our hand to be back here next week. Bristol basketball is constantly improving. We want to be where Newcastle are right now. We want to be that team playing for championships. We want to be the next dynasty in the BBL. There's no question for that. It's a process, and it's going to take us time, but that's the journey that we've set out, and we want everyone behind us. So it's great to feel it has been 11 straight sellouts. I mean, what else can you say? And the atmosphere is better and better today. They were the 6th man. I mean, we keep on saying the same things over and over, but they were huge today. That place was so loud, and they really urged us to get back in the game, basically being down by 30, and they brought us back, and a lot of the energy came from the crowd. So thank you again. We're going to do everything in our hand to be back here next week.